Okay.
No, I don't even have the fishing gauntlet. Or maybe I do.
It was only mentioned a couple of times. That's right.
We'll try to keep this short and sweet, considering we've not done a meeting since, pre-COVID. Go team us.
Oh,
Basically
Q's
today.
awake again.
Oh, look at that. But basically, we're just going to go over what we're planning for next year, or hopefully planning for next year, since the past 2 years have been kind of quiet. Not much going on in SaW, other than
A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
oh, we can hear profit. Wonderful.
I don't want to hear profit in the wind.
Profit
Oh,
in my
you.
pocket. Anyway, next year we're going to concentrate on some more recruitment in SaW, getting everything moving here. We've all heard the rumors that SaW probably has till 2025. But there's rumors that something else may take place of SaW. That's 2 years away. A lot could happen in 2 years. So, we're going to continue with status quo. We got a couple of different fleets, so we'll be hunting some new COs and XOs to help get them active again. I am going to be a little more pushy on the COs and XOs coming the next year. Expecting these to be online a little bit more. If you're in game, we just got to. Me and Wrecker can't do it all. COs and XOs and Admirals have got to step up some and be here and running things. Even if you're not a CO or XO and you're on, it's not going to hurt you to put a call out and say, hey, I'm running ships, I'm running SaW, I'm running Halo. Just something. Let's see if we can get other people interested. We have had some instances in the past couple months where we've had more than one group running. We've had Halo going, we've had ships going, we've had SaW going, which is good. That's what we're aiming for. We just got to keep moving, keep getting new members, moving forward with that.
If you have suggestions on how to increase activity, including with we have a new group we're part of, and that's Dan's group, who's doing mostly PvP stuff. But the more activity, the more ideas we can get, the better we can build, and not just in SaW.
I'm going to give the floor to Dan because he wanted to speak a little bit about the PvP stuff before we kind of venture off into all the other.
Oh, thank you. Hi, everybody. I come from the PvP community. I host a deep space battle group. We basically are a group of different fleets. Some of the main fleets there are the Terran High Society and Maganized Dragons and other fleets, so it's not really localized to a fleet. I created this group about 2 years ago when I saw a need on the Federation side for PvPers and saw that although there were a lot of PvPers in the game, on the Federation side, they weren't organized and they weren't fighting together and they weren't playing together. And so, information wasn't being shared in the community, and therefore I felt like there was a need to create it. We started off with like 3-4 people. I went around to the different fleets, whether they spoke English or not. A lot of the German players were already interested in PvP, so I kind of recruited them, made an entire Discord, and we have about 180 people now on the server. I usually talk to people directly. It's different than recruiting for a fleet, just because there actually has to be interest there for someone to be wanting to join on voice and to play with us. We do share everything that we know about PvP. People who start off at first are a little bit timid, they're overwhelmed, they're a little worried. I have a guy who's hard of hearing that has made me lose my voice several times because he doesn't hear me very well, and he does PvP extremely well now. He's only been playing for a couple months, and he can kill people that have been playing for years now. So he's just an example. If you can do it, a lot of other people can too. And he's, overcome all his, hardships that he has, whether it's hearing us, whether it's seeing. He's an amazing, fun person to be with too. The group itself is also fun. We're all very tight knit. We all try to help each other out, improve. There are different types of builds, whether you're into tanking, science spam, or escorts. Essentially, those are kind of the three main ones that you focus on. And we generally, will help you out with your captains, with your skill trees, with, what consoles would work, which consoles wouldn't. Just like PvE, high DPS builds, you have things that work and things that don't. Same thing with PvP. So once you figure it out, it becomes it gets really fun. And we have events. So we have events like on Sundays and Thursdays, and we'll do like private arenas together as a group. And at times we'll go into Karat and beat the crap out of the Klingons. And yeah, we have fun together. We get on voice, we call out targets. Everyone knows who they're targeting. We'll even post it in chat while we're in game. We'll have red alerts. We'll call every Fed we need to get in there to fight with us if we have to, if we find ourselves outnumbered or whatnot. So it becomes like a Wolf 359 type situation, or if you want a Dominion War, if you're a Deep Space Nine person. So yeah, that's essentially what we do, and you don't have to leave your fleet or do anything special. Just come by and listen, learn, and we walk you through everything and explain everything as you go. That's all I have to say. Thank you. If you have, Mhm.
A wise man can hear profit in
So
the
basically, that's
wind.
another avenue of people have interest. I would definitely reach out to
Yes.
him and Bugsy, because that's something they do quite heavily. Bugsy actually is our newest CO. He started in September. He has since become pretty heavily involved in the PvP world. So, you know, when he started, he didn't know much, but that's part of the learning process. We've got people out here, Kenobi, and then he's
Mhm.
not part of the fleet, but he helps with the PvE aspect for DPS. We've got um, he's willing to help. He's part of another fleet, but he helps us with that quite often, so he's a mentor here. So there are
Yeah.
people out here that are willing to help you in the PvP world, the PvE world, and then you've got your casuals. It does not matter. If you have questions, reach out to me, Wrecker, the COs, or people, mentors.
Oh God, yes.
We
Into Stowe again.
Kenobi does join us for PvP matches every now and then. He's really good too.
if you're really into the market, I can give you a good start on how to do that. There's a few other people in here I know that play the market. Some of them play it to earn themselves money. Some of them play. There's one group we've talked to that they actually do it for as a fleet scale.
That's the
It's
data, but I can't think of his
yeah.
other name.
Yeah, I forgot it off the top of my head.
Say true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have to do it to his level, and I'm sure if you ask him, he would at least give you the starting blocks if that's what you're interested in. I can do it. I'm pretty well versed with the market. We have a few other people that dabble in the market. So as far as SaW goes, there is somebody here within that we have contact with that will help you. We also have, like we've mentioned before, I'm gonna start going off a little bit from SaW unless you have more to talk about, Rage.
Basically, my big thing is for 2023, I really want to get some effort because Stowe is a good place for recruitment ground. Not just for Stowe, because a lot of people that play that will play something else like Warships or any of the other games that we're based in. So as long as it's here, we're going to continue using it and continue to help us grow there. We are stepping back into Armored Warfare.
Yay!
Anyone that's interested in that, let's get some groups running there.
And for those people that don't know, that is a tank-based game.
It does have a PvP and PvE aspect. The PvP,
Yeah.
I don't know how well alive it still is.
What's Wrecker? I was going to say, what's Armored Warfare?
Let's see. What are we missing here? 2023, we've started doing some practice runs for Clan Wars and World of Warships, so that is something we're going to be stepping into a little heavier. Lewis is going to be leading most of that and working with the COs there. Lewis has got experience with doing clan battles there, so that is something that we will definitely be getting into. So as we do scenarios or random operations, there's going to be one person that's going to be making the calls, teaching how to do this, so that when we step into the PvP world, communication is key, and there's not 6 different people trying to tell everybody what to do. There's one person.
And what we'll do, at least I will do for the people that want it. I'm not going to do it if nobody tells me they want it. Is we'll start doing some training rooms against active bots and inactive bots to help people learn where to shoot on the enemy ships, and how to work that aspect of it. But if nobody tells me they want it, they want to do that training room, I'm not going to queue it up just to say, hey, I'm doing a training room. I'll put an all call. I'm in ships. Anybody want to join me? Great. Come on. If you want to do scenarios, we'll do scenarios. If it's 3 people, 3 people, we've got Nerve, who's experienced in the game, and I'm going to throw you under the bus, bud. He's also fairly knowledgeable about where to shoot with enemies, which ships are decent. Anno's pretty good with the Italian stuff, so he has the knowledge on that. News learning, but she'll help you if she can. I know she'll run with you when she's available. Stand Crab, same thing. When he's around, I know he'll help you if you ask him. But if you don't ask, nobody knows that you want it. But we're here. We just started. We've got a couple people that are playing Halo, Rage. I forgot the other guy.
Cisco.
Regulus plays Cisco. New and Nerve just started playing Halo 2. I don't remember what. Not Halo 2. It's Halo also.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's 2, 3, or 1.
It's Halo. It's Halo 2. It's Halo ODST. Halo
Reach.
4 and Halo Reach and Halo 3.
What's
So it's
the
basically the
package called again?
It's
Master Chief.
It's the Master Chief
Yeah.
Collection.
Master Chief Collection.
We're venturing into other games, so if you have interest in there, and again, don't look at me or Wrecker or somebody to make the call that we're doing some of these games. If you're doing it and you're looking for somebody, put the call out there. That's what Discord is for. That way, there are certain people that look for other people to be logged on and to make that call, or they just look on to log on. But if everybody starts making that effort, more activity is going to get here. More people are going to do things, and then when we bring new members in, they're going to see that this is an active group, and we keep growing. More people.
And
fun.
if anybody notices, at least the people that are in SaW, or even the people that are just watching on the stream, there's people that they haven't seen in here an awful lot, i.e. Reb, Jonathan. And obviously they look at Discord because that was the only way we put out the message is Discord for this meeting. So Discord works. So use it.
And the other thing
Okay.
is, to anyone that's doing recruitment, or even if you're online, and I do this and Record does this, let's remind members, hey, we have Discord. Log in, join with us. It's so much better. You can't play ships, and you definitely can't do clan wars. You can't do PvP in SaW without Discord. You can't communicate. I'm sorry, but you ain't got time to type. It just don't work like that. I don't have time to read what you're typing.
And the voice activation in SaW does work a little bit, but Discord works so much better.
Also want to throw out there that they've only touched on a very few of the games that are played throughout the members of SaW.
Well, we've got Diablo, like Sandcraft,
Yeah,
for example.
you want a helping hand to Diablo, just snatch my wife to the side and tell her you need some help, and Buddy Road, you'll be in Paragon levels in less than an hour.
And if you look down through, there's a Diablo channel. There's another games channel. There's
Imperium.
Sand is our CO. He does DRE, but he's a CO for Imperium. So you got questions, reach out to him, reach out to Nerve, reach out to New. There are people here that will help you, but like Wrecker has said, if you don't ask, not a soul knows.
The dumbest question in the world is the question that's not asked.
Yep.
Exactly. So
another new thing that we have that we've just started in here in our fleet is a free games channel, because a lot of people in here are blue collar. A lot of people in our group are blue collar, so money can be an issue. Look at the free games channel. We've got Epic's game. We've got a few Epic games that we post. Alienware has some stuff. They have free key giveaways. It could be any number of games. Keep an eye out on in there. If you're not subscribed to that channel and you want to be, you can. If you don't want to, if it's highlighted in white, it means there's a new piece of news that you haven't seen yet.
And for any of our members that haven't been here long, we have roles that we assign to the primary played games, i.e. SaW,
Imperium,
World of Warships, Armored Warfare, Bridge Crew. I know it's our SaW for Bridge Crew. So you don't have to do a at everybody. You can do an at Bridge Crew or whatever, and then people can go into the self-assigning channel and assign these roles to their self, so they can get notified when that comes out. I don't care if you use an at everyone if you're running something. It gets people's attention.
just don't overuse it.
Use it in every other word.
Reminds me of someone
that's
that used to be
okay.
in here.
If you use it in the same message, that's okay. But don't every message you send does not have to say at everyone. If you do, I personally would prefer you do an at here, so that way only the people that are logged in get pinged versus an at everyone. But I know you like at everyone. But
yep, it gets their attention later on. It also shows them.
Right, you have no idea how much that pisses me off whenever you guys do that more than once within a goddamn hour.
You'll live, or you won't.
You'll live.
Sorry.
It's called
as the actress, as the hairdresser from Legally Blonde. Sorry, not sorry.
As a SaW,
I will say this much too. You could just mute. You could mute channels. You can mute the server temporarily, because I have had, especially dealing with players that are in multiple time zones. I usually just notify everyone of something when it's convenient to me, and whether or not they want to get those pings, well, that's up to them. I'm not going to control myself and figure out when I'm going to ping somebody when they can simply just mute the chat channel ETC. It gets too complicated if we have to mind our P's and Q's. It's simpler just to mute if you don't want to receive notifications.
And it doesn't hurt for the COs and XOs to weekly kind of give an update of what's going on. That's not a bad thing. And informing that group or everyone is not a bad thing. Now, for Bridge Crew, it's a little harder to say, hey, this is what's going on. I mean, Bridge Crew is pretty much basic. Go out there and act as a crew, which doesn't always go well. But it's important that we keep everyone up to date to what's going on, too. So you can start sending fleet emails or post updates in Discord for example, Bugsy could once a week post, hey, this is when we're doing some PvP events. This is how fleet events are going for the main Fed fleet. Valor and Jonathan could post updates weekly how things are going on the KDF side of the main fleet. And, we can get updates posted for World of Warships, for if we're planning on doing stuff in Halo, etc., etc.
Don't crash into
Communication.
stuff if you're in Bridge Crew.
Communication is the best way to let people know what's going on. And i.e., there you can use your roles in Discord at SaW and put it in the SaW channel, the SaW text, or warships or whatever, or other games if there's a game that's not on the list. Do we have any questions at this point?
No. I have a question.
Shoot.
Can you change your character into a cat? It's so cute.
I've got you, Nuno.
I'm back.
There you go. Welcome back.
There it is.
There's lots of the Winter Wonderland is a great place to get some. Getting back to SaW a little bit, the Winter Wonderland is a great place to get some gear. Some of the gear is good, some of it's not, but some of it is just aesthetics. And jumping games again. We're on our final stretch for warships for the Christmas event there. You have till the 25th, the midnight of the 25th, or my last login, whichever comes first, to earn oil for the clan. The top oil earner will earn 500 coal. Second place is 2,500 in coal, and you can do whatever you want to do with that prize.
I think you meant to say first place was 5,000. You said 500, Wrecker.
Yeah, I did. Oh, my brain. I meant
No
5,000.
excuses.
Sorry.
Come on, you fucked up.
I'm old.
Wait, what
I'm
brain?
old, okay? I'm the second oldest in the room right now.
All right, get that right.
In command.
Oh, in command.
I gotta. In command. Yeah. Well, you're in command of DRE and that because New and Nerver just a smidge older than me.
And that's, I don't know if Rage will let me chime in on this. I host a server called DRE, and when I'm not here, I'm over there, and some of the other members here hang out over there. Any member of SaW except for Apollo is absolutely welcome to come over to DRE and game with us, or come over and grab us and bring us over here so we can game over here. If I get a large SaW group going, I'll bring everybody over here because that's the name. Anyways, that's all I got.
And we also have a couple people on both sides that play Satisfactory.
Yep, got Satisfactory.
Satisfactory,
Imperium, Farm Simulator 22, Farm Simulator 19, Diablo 2 and 3, World of Warships, but that's mainly over here. What else we got? Just about any game that you guys are playing over here, we play over at DRE. And again, if
you have some people that play Destiny too.
I was a Destiny 2 player until they priced the DLC out of reach.
At one point,
another thing as far as free. Go ahead, Nerf.
I was just going to throw in another game that we used to be pretty active at, but kind of dropped off ever since the Odyssey expansion was Elite Dangerous.
Oh yeah, Elite Dangerous.
A really fun sci-fi game for those that are into it. Probably wouldn't take about 3 or 4 of us, getting back into the swing of things, playing with some regularity, and we could get going again.
Oh yeah, get that carrier going again.
Yeah, I think I waited too long.
And
I haven't actually logged in to double check it. I'm pretty sure they reclaimed the carrier.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, shit,
Well,
it's sitting there,
right.
sitting there for a year and a half without doing nothing.
We earned 11 billion in what, a couple of weeks?
About 3
we can
weeks.
do it again.
Also, for people that have Prime subscription, there's a tab Prime Gaming. It's also combined with Twitch, but it used to be Twitch loot. Now it's Prime Gaming loot. But you can get free stuff for this every month or every 15 days. I think it's 15 days. They add or delete items. World of Warships does an event every 2 months, I think. World of Tanks is currently running something. World of Warships just reintroduced something too. The Santa containers. Every once in a great while, I think once a year, they do some stuff for SaW. That was prior to the new
Takeover by
yeah, Gearbox. But just if you're part of it, link your accounts, and you can get whatever they're giving away. Sometimes there's free games that they're giving away through for Epic, for Blizzard, whatever.
I've gotten ships through. I've gotten
across,
ships for World of Warships. I've gotten boxes. I've gotten free port slots. So it's worth checking out and keeping an eye on if you've got Amazon Prime.
Like,
or if you have, if
Amazon
you don't
Prime.
personally have Amazon Prime, but somebody that you know does, like me, you can use their account if they're not using it, their login.
Yeah, right.
So
preferably somebody in your own house.
Preferably somebody in your own
house that's not using it. But
what was your
just go
login
in there and
again, Rage?
steal somebody else's account, right?
Sorry, I had to step for a second.
But you can get games for BattleNet, Epic, EA, tons of free games on there. That they give you free game just about 2 a month at least. Epic gives them away every week. Like Rage and I just picked up Star Wars Squadrons from EA. But that wasn't through Prime, but it was just
Get the idea.
that's why we post in free games. If you find something that has keys, throw it in there. I've been doing that lately for Alienware. Not saying you're gonna get a key. They're gonna have it when you go, but it never hurts to try.
What happened to the brain ships? I always had brain ships for the Christmas.
They ran out of ships.
Feclari. An ugly one too.
Yeah, look at what Flectar looks like. You think he?
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Well, I think basically to wrap things up, because if you go around in circles.
Winter items for a bar.
Coming year, we're going to be working to get clan battles going. So again, reach out for help. We're going to be growing here in SaW. COs, let's try once a week just to put a general update in Discord what's going on. If we see somebody in one of the games that's not in Discord, let's remind them we have Discord. That's the best way to get help here. If you're wanting help with something, reach out and ask. There are people here that will help you in the PvP world, people that will help you in the PvE, in ships, in Halo. Most of them have the mentor tag beside them. If not, I will go through today or tomorrow and fix the ones that do mentor and help, even if they're not part of SaW, so that people will know who to reach out to for that. If you don't know, reach out to me or Wrecker or the CO or XOs, and we'll do whatever we can to help you.
We'll point you in the right direction at least.
The big thing is just getting growth and keeping activity here on Discord. Like I said, I have seen a couple nights where we got multiple different games running and people break off into different channels. That's great. That's what we want. But we got to keep growing to get SaW moving again, because it's really been dead since the start of COVID. And now we got to see what we can do to get SaW back to where it was and beyond. There is talk about building a SaW server to host games, you know, anywhere from Imperium to Art to 7 Days to Die, just whatever we feel the need for. So that's
Oh, that's another game you didn't mention. You guys have been playing recently, 7 Days to Die.
Well, I haven't really been playing it. That just looked at it, more or less.
Well, that's about where I am on it. I log in, I die. I log in, I die. I log in, I die. I get frustrated. I go, something else.
So now we will do the contest. Whoever has a uniform, Santa, Krampus, Mrs. Claus, go ahead and just step right on up.
Get up on the center console. That's center platform.
There we go.
Who's the House of SaW
House of SaW.
Santa over here?
House of SaW, that is Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, reach out when you... while I'm thinking.
Jonathan's on Soldiers of War. House of SaW is Anno.
Oh, House of SaW. Whoever... Jonathan, reach out to Valor. If Valor's not able to make the message once a week, if you would, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. And Jonathan's the only person that's participating?
No,
I don't qualify. Rage doesn't qualify.
Nerve was going to... I thought Nerve made something today.
Nerve? Are you logged in, Nunu?
I am logged in. I'm standing right here at the table, but I'm not in the costume.
Ah, why not?
Oh, well, I thought he was making one earlier.
Gingerbread.
That's Dan's. No, yeah, that's Dan's got character. Dan,
No,
I'm gonna
that's
change
Jonathan's.
your role.
Jonathan.
No, that's Jonathan with the gingerbread.
I'm gonna give you mentor role here,
Yes.
Dan, and stick PvP by your name for SaW.
Who's the big buffer with the candy canes?
That's
That's
Anno.
Anno.
That is
That's
disappointment. Well, you know what? He
Dan.
could be a Santa Claus. He could be the
Love it.
evil Gorn Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's...
The candy canes are a nice touch.
Yes.
I just he's not
Yeah.
wearing the stupid sweater, so he gets a pass.
I still have that too, Rage. I remember the other. I remember the other Christmas.
Yeah, the candy cane batleth really does bring it along. But
Cues friendly.
I just can't figure out how to just.
All right. Well, seeing there's one Gorn and one
there's
Federation.
one Fed, one Klingon.
Up to you, Sand. Who
Yep,
takes
one
first? Who
Fed,
takes
one-
second?
Sorry, Anno. It's got to go with Santa, even though he's
No
missing a
problem.
hat.
No,
Yeah, I
Love it.
really like the Gorn outfit and the coloring and the bat lifts, but
Candy
I
cane.
got candy cane bat lift, but I don't know. I got to go with the traditional Santa.
All right, so
Yeah.
All right,
well-
yep, traditional Santa. Jonathan.
John gets
Yay.
first
Yay.
place. Anna
Jonathan.
gets second place.
And we have some gifts that were donated from our fellow members, Nerve and Nunu. Jonathan
Jonathan
is
will
going
be
to
claiming
earn a
the
prize.
Federation prize, and who was it in the Gorn outfit with the candy canes?
Anno.
Anno,
Anno.
Anno can claim a
Anadonic.
Klingon prize.
if you will send a message to Wrecker or me what them prizes were, so they can be included in. the-
They're in my
already-
backpack. They can step up to me and claim them right now.
Okay, go ahead and step up to Nerve.
Actually, y'all
He's
hold
in
still.
this-
I'll come to you.
Yeah, it's probably easy.
I'm in the Iconian armor. That's you, Jonathan?
Yes,
Yep.
right here.
Trust me when I
Stand
tell
right in
you,
front.
this is, claim it for the Federation. This is a Billy badass device.
Yes, it is.
For those a little curious, what I just handed him is a box that would allow him to choose His choice between Federation or Klingon. The Federation gift is the projected Singularity console. Estimated value on the market, 30 million.
Dang.
Nice.
Accept your trade, John.
Why?
There you go. Thank you.
And for your Klingon prize, I think you'll recognize this instantly.
Let's see. Ooh, yes, actually.
Klingon mastery trait, Black Alert. Makes your torpedoes like wicked evil.
Ooh, nice.
Right. That is a very nice prize. Thank
I tried
you,
to balance them out.
Nerva.
They're roughly about 30 million apiece on the market.
Good job, folks.
Thank you, thank you.
Good jobs on the costumes, guys.
Yeah, really. It was a hard choice between the two of you.
So, to wrap this up, we
For
will be
different
doing
reasons.
another fleet meeting probably within the next month to 2 months to see where we're at. I do hope to see more members in. COs,
Where are you, Sam?
COs,
Where am I, San? I am standing behind Wrecker.
COs and XOs.
Turn around.
Let's try to get more people aware that we have Discord and try to start getting them in and remind people that we are having meetings. This one was just pretty much broadcasted across Discord, so next time will be a little more across everything. That's it.
Did anybody record this meeting?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm going to send it to you so you can do the final nice Christmas touches to it.
Okay, one other little quick thing, and I decided to make a last-minute change to that one, Rex. Do we have any non-commissioned, as in non-officer members, in SaW right now?
Gates, Jonathan, and
Jonathan's a commissioned
no, he's.
officer.
I'm an XO.
Gates. is
Oh yeah,
not
that's
a-
right. So Gates is the only one.
Well, damn.
These are some of our COs.
That makes it
Okay.
easy. Who's
Assimilated snowmen are approaching the
I-
gate to the winter
and
wonderland.
technically
They will
Dan
arrive in
because he's a
1
mentor.
minute.
See Brent,
All right, where is he?
right? That Dan?
Danny, Sharon High
Where did
Society.
he-
Danny is right here.
Oh, he left.
Where's Gates at?
Right here.
Right here. You can't miss him, the bald guy off to the right.
He's the one. He's the one that looks like Doctor. That looks like Picard.
He's standing
Ricardo.
beside Santa Claus.
Ricardo.
Well,
Robert.
as it happens, you're the only non-officer here, so there was a little something in mine and Nunu's Christmas stocking for you, too.
Oh, well, thank you.
A wise man can hear
Oh,
profit
sweet.
in the wind.
I think I got some laying around that I need to get rid of.
Gates, the answer to your question, this is the Red Riker. It's the new gun. that
Yeah,
they
I
added
just
to the
thought.
Winter Wonderland. Do you have the necessary stuff to buy it yourself, or?
Nope. But run a few of these things today, I'll probably get it.
Jump, my people, jump.
I don't have everything that you
and
need, but I
if
will give
you
you a bunch of stuff.
Hold on a second, I'm looking for something. Okay,
so
2
far-
fleet keys and 2 lockbox keys, and I've got buried in probably 400 lockboxes.
Well, now you have 398 lock boxes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which ones I should open.
Shall we go murder some stuff?
Hey,
I'll join you in
Nerve.
a minute. I've got to give
Hydrolysis
Robert some
is
stuff.
running right now.
Oh, wait a minute, how many? I've got enough for it, and I've got like 400 of everything laying around.
Wait, really?
Is it a
Damn.
good
Yeah.
way to stab?
Question, guys.
Yes.
Best lockboxes to open. What would you throw one at?
Infinity.
Definitely.
Yeah, Infinity. Nothing
Unless
less.
you're looking for like a specific ship, at which
Yeah.
point you might go for that
Same.
specific lockbox.
Same.
Well, let's see. I've got 92 Infinity lockboxes at the moment.
If there's no particular ship that you want or some particular item that a lockbox gives, go for Infinity, because Infinity has a higher chance to drop anything because it has everything in it.
Gotcha.
However,